hello guys, you're watching Geeks Assemble, and today we're going to do a review of Daybreak episode. We've done episode 1, 2, check that out on the channel, and we've done 3 and 4, and now today we're doing episode 5 and episode 6, and next week we'll do episode 7 and 8. So yeah, let's get on to it. With this story we have a weird one. The different tone, we have comic book samurai swords, and the tone and the feel of it is very different, and it's very leading up to the guy who is, as I call him, Ninja, but he's obviously the samurai guy. Ninja basically and Turbo relationship, we see that develop, and we see the difference between them two. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy us seeing a different take to it, and we also get to see the match that was on about last episode with the rugby, and basically the big problem is the samurai guy's cousin's leg got broke, and then the world basically ended, leaving probably his cousin to die. Which he feels guilty for, and also learns that as a lesson to go against Turbo at the end of the story. Turbo sends a message, basically, you need to kill Josh, only you, or everyone else you care about will die. And that's what Turbo says to the ninja guy. And Ninja has to basically fall through on that, Wesley, but he has to basically fall through on that and try and kill. But also we have a little bit of confrontation between El, I don't know his name, the guy who from the mall. Anyway, the kid from the mall basically was El. I'm going to call him El anyway. El basically gets locked out and almost killed by zombies because he's betrayed the ninja, but Ninja gives in at the end. But then El basically tries to kill Josh, and Ninja has to stop, Wesley the ninja has to stop EL from killing Josh, sort of scenario, because only the ninja can do it, otherwise everyone else still dies. So he has to do it to show Turbo Josh's dead body, which I like. It's a dilemma. It's like a love story where the other guy's kind of making the other guy do stuff, but with a twist. Obviously, Ninja's going to try and do the best he can with the right. He's got to do what feels right as well. There's a flashback to the past, of course, and we get Sam and her talking to him, and he remembers that conversation, which I like. Leading into the past again is quite nice and fluent. And then there's this dance and the battle scene. Turbo brings his army in, starts smashing and slaughtering, and it turns out they're little dummies because they turn the lights off and attack them in the dark, and turns out they're all dummies because Ninja betrayed Turbo and told everyone that Turbo's coming to kill them, so they need to prepare, get into position, and so they did. And I like that. It's a twist on the story. It's Ninja portraying Turbo instead of Ninja portraying Josh, which Turbo wanted. And we had that dynamic at the start of the episode where Turbo wanted Ninja to basically attack his cousin, and he did that. Well, he didn't do that. Wait, yes. Basically, we got a version where he didn't do that, and he basically did what he wanted to do. And then we got another version where he actually did do that. And yeah, for once he went against Turbo, which I like. You show the dynamic of them both, and Turbo as a character and Ninja. It's basically a relationship with a samurai twist with cartoons and a narrator throughout, which is interesting, and it's less on spotlight on our main characters for once, which is interesting. But yeah, now let's talk about the next episode. Right, then this episode we've got, Turbo and his dad relationship. We kind of see that. His dad's kind of doing this for all the for a good cause and for these kids, and if they don't, they die, sort of scenario. But he's not doing anything for his kid, and then he kind of, as much as he's like, oh, he's a good guy and he's doing that, he kind of puts Turbo, his kid, on the spot and is like, do you want me to stay here and be with you, or do you want people? Because if you do, then I will. But people will die, and he kind of puts that on him, and it's like, it's not right. It's not. Yeah, Turbo. You understand his like frustration with his dad because yeah, his dad's doing a good thing, but really, it's kind of he's missing out with his childhood with his dad, really, and I think that's quite a sad thing to see. We also have Ninja and Turbo's relationship keeping dynamic, and Ninja's always there for Turbo with his dad's situation, which was quite nice to see. Yeah, we also have Josh and this other exchange student. I think I don't know what her name's called, but she was with Josh and she was helping him out, and they were right that we need to take Turbo down. So they hire these kind of assassins, gamers, and they've killed a lot of celebrities, I guess, that survived the apocalypse, and now they're dead. And that was interesting and fun. I like the dynamic; it's quite intriguing. But I also like the zombie teacher and the little girl with her. Basically, the teacher's after her, and she's meant to be feeding the guy that's basically the head teacher. The head teacher's still locked up. I like that. He's been locked up all this time, but he's also turning, he's twisting and stuff. He's very manipulative, and the zombie teacher goes after the little girl, and she has to hide, but realizes she's on a period, and she needs a tampon, and she needs to learn how to do that, and that's quite an upsetting thing for a girl because she needs a mom and she misses her, and that kind of brings her down a bit. And we also get, I don't know, it's like mischief with the head teacher trying to teach her how to do that, but also, is it mind games? Is it tactic? Or is he just generally being nice? And I guess you can't really tell with that. But he's changing. And so's the zombie teacher. She's changing. She's got this thing on her back that's growing. Just like we saw a little glimpse with the head teacher last time we saw him when something was growing in his back. So there's something happening with the adults, and they're going to evolve somehow into something else, which is intriguing. But also, when they try and take Turbo down with the assassins, they all get rumbled, and Turbo puts the blame on one of his men, and then his men gets killed off for that, but it was all Turbo's plan. What's he planning? He needs a win. He needs to defeat Josh. He's got a tactic of some kind, I guess. And also, Josh sees the video and sees. Also, he's with the exchange student, get it right, and they kind of do it. But then after they do it, Josh sees the recording and sees, again, replays it, and sees Sam. Sam's out there. She's still alive, meaning Ninja and the little girl lied. So what's going to happen to them? We'll have to wait and see next week when I review that. But also, Sam's out there. He's coming to get her. He's going to save her. He knows Turbo's got her, and he's going to come. And that's intriguing. I like that cliffhanger. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this story. I think it's really well done, and the pacing's quite decent and interesting. So yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to review episode, I think we're on episode 6, so I will be reviewing episode 7 and 8 next week, and then we're on to the finale the week after, so ooh. And if you haven't already, check out my old ones, because why not? And yeah, there's plenty more videos we'll be doing, like Merlin reviews, Star Wars, Marvel, Gotham, you name it, we'll be reviewing it, Being Human, Robin Hood. We're reviewing a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies, so you might as well subscribe, keep us on the journey, get the little bell, and I'll see you guys very soon, every Saturday on the channel at 12. Have a nice day.